people, welcome to the Spermatinson Show. Now, this edition of What a Famous Person Once Said, we are going to talk about a very interesting comment on social media. This is the first one, and this is from Rolando, influencer UG1, and this is a comment from Twitter, now X. He says, "What did your ex do to you? Explain in football terms so that women don't understand." Well, today the women will understand because I'm gonna explain everything. I'm gonna lay everything there for them to understand. And mind you, some ladies are really interested in football, and so they probably might understand this, as evidence in this comment here. This is Genevieve. Obviously, it's a lady. She says, "How come I understand almost everything? I should start paying more attention to football. It's actually more interesting than I thought." So after going through the comment, she feels football is really interesting because of how the guys were answering the question using the football terms. So she found it interesting. You probably might find it interesting too. So what I'm gonna do here is to put some of the comments, responses to this question under the spotlight. I'm gonna try my best to decode them and probably put to bear what I think they mean. And if you think I got something wrong, or if you think that my explanation to a particular comment isn't what it is, you can, go ahead and comment in the comment section. And yeah, I'll be looking at them. So let's go to the first one. Now this one says that a new player offered himself to me on as free agent who was offering more on the pitch and off the pitch, and said she doesn't need weekly wages and asked me to offer her anything I can. Meanwhile, my player, the ex, was offering little or nothing on the pitch, another pitch, and was still complaining I'm not paying her well. I wanted her to stay and fight for her position, but he didn't want to stay and left as free agent. He is still a free agent, but I pray and hope she finds a new club soon, because I have always loved him, because I scouted him in his native local league that nobody knew him. Okay, was the first that gave him his first professional football. I miss him, but I believe and hope that this free agent that offered himself to me will be an upgrade and eventually become a legend in my football club." So first of all, let's put the he or she confusion aside. So what he's saying is that, for those of you who don't know much about football, he's saying his ex didn't offer much to the relationship, and she always demands that he gives her money for this and that, Then he found somebody who doesn't demand at all. He doesn't request for money and rather puts in more effort into the relationship. Like, she wants everything to work. She's more like, perfect in his sense. And so he had to let go of the ex, even though he was the first to this virgin her. He said he was the first person to introduce her to professional football, which means that she was a virgin before he met her. And then even after that, you still let him go. Guys, after all that, you still let him go. So he's saying that even though she was a virgin and he was the first person to, probably have his way with her, he still let her go because probably she was demanding too much. And here is somebody who isn't demanding, who is putting a lot into the relationship. And so yeah, he's into the new one, and he hopes that his ex will find somebody. Now, I'm not sure whether he's talking about a lady or talking about a man, because he keeps using him and she. Jason, you may have to Jason Vic, you may have to explain your comment next time. Try to be specific. Let us know if it is this or that or in between. Let us know. Next time you want to write a comment, go straight to the point. Don't go around the corners, so that we know what you're talking about. Thank you. Yes, don't make our work too hard for us. Now, actually, he really got some responses, some replies, because his comment is kind of confusing and interesting at the same time. So Joseph says, "What is this hybrid he or she league?" Yeah. One time it's a he, another time it's a she. We're not sure what he's talking about. Blessing says, Blessing, next time, take your time and then put your comment across so that we know what you're talking about. Don't give us headache. Yes, don't give us too much problems. Your own name, not confusion. So he's saying that the name Jason Vic I've got it. Yeah. Jason is like for a man, and then Vic, as in Victoria. It could be Victor, but Jubril thinks that Vic could be, Victoria instead of Victor. So Jason Victoria. So he's not sure if the guy is a man or woman or bisexual or like in between. So that's why he says your own name, not confusion. And then another person, Jared, says that him, her in your league is confusing. Check your editor and scouter. In football, a scouter is somebody who goes looking for players to bring into their mother club. So yeah. And then Jason came back. Oh, thank God. He came back for an explanation. He says that you all know that I'm talking about here. I'm using him so that women won't understand that it's their gender. Maybe I made some mistakes where I also used her, but in all, I'm talking about the other gender. No, Jason, no, you don't have to do that. First of all, you are already speaking in terms of football, and not every lady will understand. We already got that. The agreement is to speak about them using football terms. But here you are, you already have that, and then you went further to add change the pronoun. That is too much for us to decipher, too much for us to read meanings into. Next time, just go straight to the point. It's a he or a she. Thank you. And so that's it. Victor says his sporting director didn't scout well. That's a fun one. And then finally, Ebube says that some footballers are gay. So I'm not surprised. Yeah, so Ebube is saying that it could be that Jason Vic. It is what it is. I didn't say that. Yes. So that's the first one. And then we move on to the second one. This one says she was spotted at her previous club. Now, for those who knows, football, club football, we have Real Madrid, we have Liverpool, we have Manchester United, we have Barcelona, Chelsea, those are clubs. And so if somebody goes to the previous club, it means they've gone to their previous team. But here, in this sense, it means that the lady has gone back to her ex-boyfriend. So somebody says that he also got some reaction. Somebody says she scored last minute goal, then game over. I've lost like that. Oh, okay. Actually, this is his he was not replying to the initial post, so let's ignore that one. Felix says that did she play any match for the previous club, or she just went as a spectator? So he's saying that okay, the lady went to the ex-boyfriend, granted, but what did she go there to do? Did she go there as a bestie, or she went there to, have an affair? This is from Wendy Hyena or Cheyenne. Mine signed a contract with another team while still contracted to my team, and she was unapologetic about it. Here, the guy is saying that his ex-girlfriend, whilst they were still dating, had another boyfriend, and so he found out, but she didn't seem to care. She never, showed any remorse, and that's how come they are not together. Okay, that's cool. Now, this one says that this is Tabizo. Tabizo says she was not attending training. She started lacking game time. Luckily, the transfer window was opened. However, she went on loan for 6 months. After coming back from loan, she got 2 offers. I didn't try to renew her contract because she wasn't interested in the club. Okay. Oh, this is a bit deep. So, no, wait, what did not attending training mean? Is it like she's not putting much effort into the relationship? I'm not sure. Hello guys, if you understand what this means, you can drop your comments in the comment section. Tabiso, if you are watching this, kindly explain what you mean by that. And then she started lacking game time. So probably it means that she wasn't putting much effort into the relationship. And secondly, she started losing interest. And luckily, he got a chance to probably date somebody for about 6 months. So he went for it. And he went on loan for 6 months. Okay, so in football, if you loan a player, let's say you are Barcelona and you loan a player to Chelsea, it means that even though the player plays for you or you sign the player can go to Chelsea and play for probably 6 months or 1 year and then come back. Usually if they have a lot of players and they don't want to keep some of them just sitting on the bench, that's what they do. So here in this sense, it means that the lady went out on a date with another guy for about 6 months. And when she came back, she already got offers, like two proposal from two different guys. And the guy didn't try to keep her because she wasn't interested in him anymore. Into that, sorry to be so interesting. Now, Steve Simpson says she ran a flea flicker with the backup QB. Is that quarterback? Sorry, Simpson. This is not American football. This is soccer. Yeah, we're talking about football as in British football, not American football. And this one says that she plays same pattern with Man U. She always concedes and never for once had a clean sheet in a season. So when the transfer window opened, I released her as a free agent. Okay, so he's saying that his lady has another guy, literally, and she's always sleeping with him and sleeping around. No clean sheet. It means everybody says, "Oh, I like you," just like that, and that's it. And so when he got a chance, he just let it go. That is what Elder says. And then we move on to Alex. Alex says, "I was a new signing." Okay, what does that mean? I was a new signing. I started in every game, but then after some time, I struggled with form when the coach started benching me. So I spoke to my agent and terminated the contract. This is a bit deep. I'm not sure if he meant that he was a virgin, and then when he got the lady, like, he was involuntary, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I can see everything here. And then it looks like the lady started losing interest, and so the guy spoke to his agent. Who is the agent? My agent. It could be his friend, or somebody close to him. He spoke to him, to the agent, to him or her or whoever it is, and that was it. The rest is history. They broke up. I think that's why he trusted me. If you think that there's a different meaning, go ahead and put it in the comment section. Alex, if you are here and you're watching this, kindly explain, give us more detail. Candy says that Candy Andy. What a weird name. Okay, so he says she was an offside. Then he injured me and gave me a red card. That's really tough. I'm not sure I understand this. She was an offside. Does it mean she has a baby? And then she injured me, which means she cheated. I think so. And then gave me a red card and then broke up. So she had a baby and then she cheated again and broke up. I think that's what he means. Okay, now let's go to Will. Will says that she's been complaining that she's been on loan for the past 3 years without being signed by the club. But as the manager, I told her to hold on a little and keep on performing for the club. That one day I will sign her. Then boom, she got angry and left on free transfer. And the painful part is that it was remaining few sessions and she couldn't wait. She was about winning Ballon d'Or. So really simply saying that she's been with the girl for about 3 years, probably trying to study her to see if she's suitable for marriage. If she has all the qualities of a wife. And then she couldn't wait anymore because she's been with him for 3 years and there's nothing coming up to like this. She can't feel it. There's no assurance that she's gonna be kept, and so she just boom left. And the guy said just a few more days and she could have been made the wife. But no, guys, but you have dated her for 3 years. Of course, if there's no concrete proposal coming from you, chances are that you're gonna let her go. So that's it. She can't be sure that you're gonna keep her. That's it. Now Sinner says she went to PSG because of money. You don't have to say because of money, because we know that PSG is one of those clubs that like to spend huge on players. Remember, Neymar was bought about 222 million pounds. Yeah, so PSG is known for cash. Man City, PSG, those guys, and Real Madrid, and then now the Saudi club. So she went to PSG because of money. Now she's not playing, she's a bench warmer because there are many players better than her. Oh, okay. She wants to come to Chelsea, where she was loved, where she was the captain. It's a pity Chelsea managed to get a new star, and a new star is perfect. So he is saying that his ex went for the money, for the bag, but when she got there, she realized the other guy had a lot of girls. So she's like surplus requirements, and she wanted to come back, but the guy has already got another person. And that's it. That's what Sina says. Let's go to Danjuma. Danjuma says, I told her that I like Manchester. Manchester. If you know what that means, ladies. Yeah. Oh. That's right. I told her that I like Manchester, not knowing that she has a new club to play for. But now that club is not giving her what she needs. But for me now, I have a sweet club that I'm playing for. Danjuma, next time make the comments clear so that we know what you're talking about. So he's saying that he told her that he likes, ladies with huge, breasts, whatever. But then she didn't say anything, not knowing, probably because of what he said. She tried to, get a plan B. And so she went dating another guy. But then she realized that the other guy wasn't really what she needed. The guy wasn't giving her what she wants. And so she wanted to come back. But this guy, Danjuma, has already got a new girl. So yeah, that's it. Interesting. And this name is huge. Smilelo says that she terminated her contract after finding out that I had signed numerous players for the same position she plays, but I scored a stunner before she departed. Now she credited another striker for my beautiful goal because that's how much she hates my football club now. She is a striker with anger issues, just like Mario Balotelli. What the heck? So this guy is saying that the lady broke up with him because she found out that he has a lot of girls like girlfriends. But then just before she left, he got her pregnant. The lady gave the pregnancy to another guy because she hates him. And then this guy is saying that the lady has anger problems, that is her problem. She has anger issues, just like Mario Balotelli. Oh, man. Well, interesting. Now, Barusasa says that the match was handicapped. I decided to give a walkover. I'm not sure this is a football term. Walkover. I'm not sure about this one. If you understand what Barasa means, give us explanation in the comment section. And Barasa, if you're watching this, kindly explain what you mean by that. Eddie Pele says, I paid Pele. If your name is Pele, it means you know how to play football very well. Okay. I paid her very well every month. Was planning to give her a better deal, only to find out she had already signed a pre-contract with another club. Her best agent told me. So Pele is saying that he pays her almost every month. Some guys are really doing well. And he was planning to, give her a better deal, either by getting married or by giving more money or probably taking her on a trip or whatever. Only to find out that she already has a pre-contract. It's more like engagement. Yeah, pre-contract with another club. Yeah, in this case, it means that she's engaged to another guy and she didn't tell him. It was her best agent. In this case, it could be her best friend that told Eddie Pele about it. Okay, now Sharif says, player that I used my hand to groom. She now started telling me about other bigger clubs that are bidding for her. Bigger clubs with official cars and better gratuity. Now she's playing for a club in Saudi. Sorry, Sheriff. So Sheriff is saying that, he took her. She was a nobody, and he took her. He took care of her, provided her with whatever she wants. And then all of a sudden she started, feeling bigger. She want to change her level. She's like, yeah, Sheriff, you know my level. I need to go find another person who has car and a house and can take me to whatever I want. So that is how Sheriff got broken hearted. So bigger clubs, like guys with money started approaching, and they had better offers, like a lot of money and cars and all of those things, all the fun she needed. Now she's dating a guy who has lots of money. When we say Saudi, when you hear Saudi in football, it means money. Saudi Arabia, they pay a lot of money to play. So that's it. Ivani says she said she wanted to experience other competitive leagues. She left the club as a free agent. Competitive leagues. Okay. So there are two things involved. Either Rani wasn't performing well or wasn't given enough cash. So she has to go to find other guys who would give her all she wants, all the attention, the money, and whatever she needed. Okay. And winner says that she kept playing away games. You are winner. Your name is winner, and you couldn't win this one. You couldn't win your home game, so she had to go in and play away games. Why does she keep playing away games if you win all your games? Or maybe you overwin the home game. Okay, so that's it. That's been it. Keep on watching the space. We will bring you episode 2 of this Stick and Stay.